Welcome to episode 18 in the Slingshot series. I'm Nithya Karia, here to teach you the 5 simple high vibe habits that let you consistently prioritize your well-being without the guilt. Let happiness be your path to success instead of the product of it. This week, we are exploring how to unlock the happiness that's already around us. There is an idea that happiness is elusive, but I invite you to consider a different approach to it. A while back, I went to a 3D movie at the aquarium with my kids, and normally I don't put on those special glasses they give me because I get pretty motion sick. But my kids were so engrossed in what was, for me, a very so-so showing that I got so curious, I actually popped the glasses on just to kind of see what they were seeing. And to my amazement, I was transported into the deep ocean, and it really brought out my sense of awe pretty quickly. I was quite startled, actually, by what I saw, felt, and was experiencing. Now, it only took a minute for my motion sickness to kind of catch up with me, but I did take the glasses off. But what really stuck with me was that happiness is very much like that, right? Happiness is all around us. Sometimes we just can't see it. So when we change how we see, like putting on those 3D glasses, we're actually changing what we see, what we're experiencing. Now, I also know that with the high vibe habits, I can help myself get to a better place. And that matters because how you feel matters. Our best changes based on how we feel. We know it, right? We experience that internal sense of just glowingness, that pride of really making aligned decisions. So choosing something that moves us towards the person we want to be, the parent we want to be, the entrepreneur we want to be. Right? And the people who are on the other end, that receiving end, also feel that difference. So this week, practice looking through a new lens. Maybe even do the physical act of putting on a pair of, drugstore bifocals or a pair of sunglasses. Something that really helps you intentionally shift that thinking in your mind, those thoughts that happen. And really stay tuned into what matters to you. You could also write a gratefulness list and really read that list to yourself a couple of times. Maybe say it out loud. Carry it with you. Do it enough so that when you look around and people or experiences your day kind of challenges you or gets to you, you still remember what matters and you see things from this loving place, right? So if your child feels like they're melting down, that you recognize the joy that they bring to you and the value of your relationship. Maybe you recognize what your partner does instead of what they don't do, what your coworker is capable of versus what they seem to be messing up at, right? When we change how we see, we change what we see. Now, I know that it is really easy to get wrapped up with all the things that need to get done and the tasks that come along with all of the roles that we have, parenting, marriage, careers. But I really invite you to slow down ever so slightly in your pursuits so you don't overlook the little gifts all around you. Happiness never disappears. Sometimes I think we're just too busy moving too quickly to experience it. The warmth of the sun, the feeling of a small hand in yours, the space you take up in a loving embrace, a smile, the sound of laughter, a penny on the ground. There are a million things that can really light us up, and noticing these small tokens are enough to create a lifetime of joy. Now, that's all for this episode. Sending all my love and gratitude. Stay high vibe, friends. See you next week.